Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a relationship spread for you guys. We do. And your person's perspective is over here. And let's get into it. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me here today. For the newbies, remember to like and share, right? And subscribe. And for the oldie but goodies, thank you so much, right? So right here, Sagittarius, we have, we're using this card with, it's called this deck, the Double Arcana, or the Double Major Arcana, right? So we see the King of Pentacles twice, and we see the Wheel of Fortune twice as well. But this King of Pentacles could be, the Queen is here too. Wow, this could be, you know, somebody who has a lot of Earth in their chart. This could be you if you have a moon in Taurus, or, you know, or maybe, you know, a rising sign in Taurus, or you just have a lot of, like, it doesn't have to be Taurus, you guys. I don't know why I'm saying Taurus. An Earth sign, right? You could have a lot of energy in Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, any Earth sign, because that's what this is about. And so, and this could be you and this person as well, the Queen and the King of Pentacles, right? And so the overview in this reading, Sagittarius, or the overall energy, is this King of Pentacles. So he's sitting there. And, you know, this can just be, this could just be your person. It could be you. But I feel like it is this person, whether or not they are an Earth sign. They could just have a lot of Earth in their chart as well. They could be any sign, Scorpio, right? Okay. So let's look at the past first, right? Which is down here. And we're going to talk about these oracle cards first, because this is how we always do it. We're not trying to switch that up. We start with the mirror. And here's the woman here, and she looks like this lady on TV, she does, but, you know, she's got a mask on, and she's holding some type of wand, but she's looking in the mirror. The mirror's behind her. So, but in the mirror is the phoenix, and the hearts are upside down. So this reading is about somebody who wants a rebirth with you, and they want to rise from the ashes. They do. And we have lessons, the nemesis. This person has learned in a hard way because, you know, they have come to use that word nemesis like, you know, it bothered you or something like that, right? And so they learned the hard way, they did. And she's holding up the apple and the cup, and she basically has learned lessons to bring her abundance with the apple. And this cup, I believe, is to, you know, bring knowledge, it could be, or for her to trust her intuition, because the cups are about intuition. They are. And we have the cauldron. This is the womb in the reverse, right? And, you know, here's the woman here, and she's not a regular woman. These are, you know, kind of like enchanted figures, right? And so here she is standing here. She's holding the wand. The snake is around it. But the wand is to manifest anything that is inspiring, of course, move forward, things like that. And the cup is in her hand, and the snake is around it. The snake is there for like a new life, right? Or a new skin. But the cauldron in the reverse is somebody who's feeling a void. It's next to this Wheel of Fortune, right? But this person's feeling a void without you. Yeah, either that or you cook really good soup, Sagittarius, and you cook it in the cauldron, right? Have you been making your soups in a cauldron? People come over and they go, wow, Sagittarius is really a witch, right? A good witch, right? And so, you know, let's look at this void. But I feel like this person has learned some type of lesson. This is about a potential, that there's so much potential with you, right? Either that or you're a good cook, because where's the Empress? Is she cooking down here? No, I don't think she is. Okay. So let's look at the void, or it's really the cauldron in the reverse. And this is what you put in is what you get out. This person knows they didn't put anything good in. Like they didn't give to this. They could have lied to it or lied to themselves about it, but basically they didn't try at all. I don't feel like they did because of this lessons card. Now, these could be your energies, Sagittarius, because in a relationship spread, I'm going to see their perspective here, but it's 3 cards. And so not really sure who's doing what yet, but it does look like it's kind of your person, but definitely could be switched. A wise intention. The cauldron symbolizes the potential you have at this time to create your own reality, your own direction and outcome. But be aware that as creator, you will need to be fully conscious of what you are trying to achieve. If you place love and compassion in your cauldron and stir it with wisdom, you are likely to create the same thing in your world. As you give, so shall you receive. I feel like that's in the Bible, right? I feel like it is. But pregnancy is likely, as is the birth of a new situation in your life. Okay, so you could be manifesting, a new life, like a baby, but it's, for more people, it's probably a new situation in your life. Welcome the state of emptiness that comes before any major change or growth. This is so true, right? It's so true that sometimes we hit like rock bottom, or we get into this fear-based or whatever because there's a huge change. But after that, it's just, it's all good, right? Because this is just kind of how it works here, right? Yeah, I feel like it does. But let's see. Fill it with intentions. Fill this cauldron with intentions that enhance your situation and so give birth to a life you love living. Somebody wants to do this with you. And in the upright, this will be seeds of creation are being sown. In the reverse, once again, what you put in is what you get out. So this person didn't bring any vegetables for the soup, Sagittarius. They just kept coming to your house to eat, and they said how delicious it was. And maybe you were serving very good wine and maybe expensive food. Maybe you bought them lobster and steak, and they just kept coming over, right? Okay, they didn't bring anything. How dare they, right? But now, Sagittarius, they really want to give to this. They really want to make good soup with you. Or if you guys don't like soup, they really want to make love. I feel like they do. And in the heart of the matter, Sagittarius, is this King of Pentacles here. And this is the overall energy. So he's sitting there with his pentacle. And let's look at the past first, right? The past is the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. Now, these are this Wheel of Fortune in the middle is some destiny that has been cracked open. Like, I feel like your person went through some type of an awakening where they realized you were destiny and their whole kind of world fell apart in front of them. Like, why am I here when my destiny is really Sagittarius or my fate? Right? I'm supposed to be with Sagittarius. I feel like they did that here, and they could have shattered somebody else's kind of reality. Or maybe somebody else who thought that they were destiny with this person or that. Let's look at that Wheel of Fortune, right? That is cracked. And here the Sphinxes are running away. And one of them had a sword, I believe, and dropped the sword. And the books are flying here. And the devil has showed up. And the devil, I don't believe, is he usually on the Wheel of Fortune? Yes, he is. He's here. But, I think he usually is. But it doesn't, it's fine. Here he is. But even the devil's upset, right? I feel like your person was arrogant here. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Because this Page of Swords over here talks about somebody was very arrogant. And now, they could be afraid you're going to bite them, Sagittarius. Because the bird is pecking the page here. All right? So this is kind of funny, right? This person thinks you're going to peck them. Right? Or you're going to bite at them, or you're going to do something, Sagittarius, right? You're going to turn into this devil and fly at them, right? Like in The Birds. You guys see that movie? Oh, God. So let's see. You guys should see, everybody should see The Birds once in their life. Yeah, it was filmed here in California, over near, kind of right near the coast, in a town called, I forgot the name of the town, but let's get back to this. I think it was starts with this. It's a bay. There's a name to a bay, right? And let's see what we have, where it's right next to that bay. So the Wheel of Fortune here, with the cracked destiny or the cracked, yeah. Let's see what it says about the Wheel of Fortune, broken. And the Wheel of Fortune, suddenly a natural disaster broke out and split the wheel into two pieces. This happens in the past for you or your person. For me, it's this person who has awakened. And they feel really bad that they didn't try with you because they figured out later that you are their destiny. I'm pretty sure here that's what this is about. And so the four creatures threw their books away and ran away in surprise and said, I'm really afraid of Sagittarius. No, they didn't say that. And the Sphinx and the demon were also shocked and bewildered, right? The Sphinxes are not supposed to be bewildered. No, they're supposed to be kind of a little bit wise and ready to take action, right? It is a moment of realizing that the wheel was not under their control as they have thought. The wheel, which seemed to be spinning forever, no longer exists. I feel like your person might have thought they were in a forever relationship over here, and they had some type of powerful tower moment, right? Where they're like, oh no, that's not, I'm not really supposed to be here. I also feel like your person felt very out of control with this awakening or this disaster, which is like the tower, right? And it happened suddenly, some suddenly in the past. Considering the situation as the destiny, you see, it seems that the greater power will come and restore the fate to the first, or fix it like nothing happened. Your person wants to come back here, and I feel like say they're sorry, but they kind of want to come back like nothing happened. Like, I feel like in a way, like what I'm getting here in this reading is that this person feels that you are fate and destiny, and when they show up, things are just, if you accept them, I think they feel like you're angry or like you're going to bite them over here, right? But if you accept them, that you guys can just get back to business as usual. Like it's almost, I feel like you guys are each other's destiny. So it's not going to feel so strange when you guys are like, when they come back. I don't feel like it is if you receive them, Sagittarius, because I'll show you in a couple of minutes, I'll show you another card where they're like biting their nails. They are Sagittarius, right? And they actually went to a healing to stop biting their nails or overeating or over drinking or smoking. And now they're biting their nails again. Oh my God. I noticed in Spanish they call this cicatrización. And, you know, in the Spanish, it's not my first language, clearly, but, you know, these mean scars, like a healing of scars. So, you know, when they talk about healing, they talk about really, I don't believe it's physical scars. It's mental scars, right? You know, trauma or things like that. Yeah, I like how they put that because it's wise. Because all your scars in your world are really from either childhood or something has happened in your life that left an emotional scar. So your person, I feel like you probably gave them a little bit of an emotional scar, Sagittarius, because they started biting their nails. And then they said, wow, I paid all that money to go to that seminar. Okay, then they're biting their nails, right? So let's see here. They could be, I don't know if they're biting their nails, but they're nervous. I feel like they are. The disaster can be a coincidence or a sophisticated plan of God. Yeah, like the universe stepped in here and said, nope, you're supposed to go be with Sagittarius. Now, your person as, or you, in this reading, the Queen of Cups is here. This is about love, but there could be a water sign here. There could. And then the star sign, the star card is here. This could also be, there could be an Aquarian here. But moreover, or more importantly, I feel like your person realized that they want to heal the situation with you and that you are their star, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're their North Star, their South Star, their East Star, all of it. The Gold Star, the Star of David, whatever you are here, you're their star, all right? So, whoopsie daisies. Okay. Kind of push those here. Okay. So let's look at, that was the past. And the current situation, Sagittarius, is this King of Pentacles here, right? And here he is, and he's next to the other King of Pentacles, right? But this King of Pentacles is trying to pull his coin out here, and he feels real nervous. Your person here, this is the current situation. They're afraid to show you their cards, like I love you. And I want a new world with you. The World card is here. And I'm closing out another cycle, whatever that is. It could have been major arrogance. It could have been another relationship. It could have been leaving, you know, it could be metaphorical or, you know, it could be wisdom. Like, I'm not going to live this way anymore. I went through this major awakening, right? And, you know, here's the Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius. And for me, you guys are a divine couple, regardless if you guys are, I mean, you're not really an earth sign, but we have the Queen and the King. I feel like you guys are a divine couple, and they know this. Because here's the Wheel of Fortune twice, and this is divine timing. So over here, Sagittarius, with the Queen of Pentacles, this man is begging the Queen. She's not even looking at him. Your person is afraid to tell you. They think this is like an urgent matter. Yeah, they feel like it's urgent. They talk to you. They feel like it's urgent that they get back together with you. That's really what this is. I feel like a lot of time has gone by with this World card. Could be. Yeah. And so, you know, he's begging her and she's not even looking at him, right? He's down on his knees here. And she's just holding her pentacle like, well, I don't really need you. I got my big pentacle. But I feel like, and in the back is this volcano that is spewing over. You know, your person thinks that they're just very nervous here. And maybe they have come from a volcano situation where something just was very like eruptive. It could have been a breakup. It could have been for them, right? So, not necessarily, but it could have been. And, what time are we on, you guys? Okay, we're on 15 minutes. Okay. So over here, Sagittarius, the Page of Swords, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. This is their perspective. And this is somebody, this Page of Wands, who is an arrogant ass, okay? Don't get mad if I try to call them that, all right? Because that word is in the Bible, ass, right? It's really a, what is it? I think it's a donkey, right? Okay. But, you know, maybe they weren't, but they were, maybe they weren't, you know, maybe an ass, but here they are. And, you know, this is about somebody who was arrogant, and now they're afraid that their arrogance is coming back to bite them, because here's the big bird biting the page, you know, and he could be bringing news, because remember, the Page of Swords is a messenger. And here's the Empress, and this Empress is kind of a trip. She's reaching over to pet the leopard. She looks like she's mad to me, but let's have a look at that Empress. She's not just sitting there. No, let's see what it says about the Empress in this deck. The Empress is putting down her baton. Your person wants you to put down your baton, Sagittarius, and don't unleash your mean bird onto them. I feel like that's kind of it here. This is a funny reading because this person wants to come forward like pronto. And they're like, Sagittarius is going to sick this leopard on me, or this mean bird over here, right? It's a big bird too. It's, you know, it's as big as him, as his chest, kind of, right? And okay, and petting the leopard, or patting the leopard while enjoying her own time. Her territory is still rich and peaceful, so it would be fine to take a rest. The leopard has the best skill of hunting among a lot of animals, and also has a beautiful figure. So it deserves to be the Empress's companion. Okay, this is kind of silly, but it's okay. This scene can be considered that the Empress has the ability of taming such predators. This is the part, or even people who have personalities like the leopard. You're taming this person. They know they were either a player or an arrogant ass. Yeah. All right. I feel like they do. And now, you know, if the word ass is like, if that offends you guys, you know, I beg your pardon, right? All right. Because definitely not trying to offend anybody here. But, you know, this person was arrogant, and they're worried now. Here they are trying to come and show you their hand, that they really love you. They want to give you this pentacle here. Yeah. And so the Empress over here, the Empress is not just a rich and beautiful queen, but a powerful ruler who owns a true strength that can keep a beast-like retainer at her side. Your person loves you. Part of the reason they are so attracted to you is because you're strong. You could have told them, go away and go grow up. Go away, little boy, or go away, little girl. I mean, I'm not sure what you told them. But it looks like they see your strength. They see that you are destiny to them, fate and destiny, and they want to return. And they could come on their knees. They could come in this kind of dynamic, like, right? Or with this perspective, like, oh God, I better beg Sagittarius. I feel like they want to tell you they closed out a cycle. They either grew or they closed out, like they left something behind. And so here's the Queen of Wands. You have tamed your person, and that's you, Sagittarius, and you're just sitting here. So this is the regular Queen of Wands, I believe. We'll have a look, though, because if it's different, you know, it'll... if it's the other one, it'll have something different to offer. Let's find the Queen of Wands here. Okay, where is she? Okay, here she is. And this is, no, this is the regular one. Okay, so this is all about you. All right, so they think that you tamed them, and they feel bad for being arrogant, and they want to come ask for forgiveness, right? For sure. In the future, Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card. I can't wait to see your person's extended. I really can't, because I really want to see. We're going to put a spread down for them, and we're going to see how they feel about you and the dynamic between you guys, and have this whole spread on them. Yeah, I really want to see it. And we're going to talk about these oracle cards. Yes, we are, from the Moonology deck. And so we also have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is the future, the Justice card, and the Knight of Swords. So that Knight of Swords is different. He's holding up his sword. He's kind of usually on his horse. And the Justice, this is the future. Your person wants to come forward. This is divine timing. In the future, they're coming in divine timing. Like, I feel like it's really soon. That's why they're so afraid. But the Justice card, he's wearing a blindfold, right? Let's have a look at that. It's the other judge trying to judge a case with a blindfold on. Okay. The judge of justice raised the scale high. She is standing blindfolded and her sword is down like a cane. She covered her eyes when she finally tried to take an action, so it would be difficult to make an accurate judgment. Your person doesn't know how you're going to react. That's all this is. And here they are coming, the Knight of Swords. And I believe they're coming in quick. The situation in which one cannot make a fair judgment as a judge is absolutely fatal. They think this is like fatal. This is too funny. There comes a moment of human anguish and conflict to her who has always seemed to judge justice. Your person really wants you to be fair with them. They want you to look at, I feel like they want you to hear them out, right? Here's the Page of Swords, afraid you're going to peck them when they tell you. But I feel like they want you to be fair. They want you to try to see this from a fair point of view because some uncontrollable, they had this awakening that kind of woke them up to your love. And so they feel like it's not really my fault that I'm coming later on, that I want to put the work in now. I went through I feel like a really hard awakening with this Wheel of Fortune broken. Or maybe she pretends it, who has always seemed to judge justice. Or maybe she pretends not to see it by covering her eyes because the situation is about herself. Your person's afraid of what you might say. So they're coming kind of blindfolded, right? Like they really want to hear what you have to say, but they're afraid to either look you in the eyes when you're going to say it, like, no, I don't want you, or they're afraid maybe to hear it, but there's fear here, right? How you're going to judge them. Mistakes are inevitable in what people do, but if the mistake was intentional, there will be too many victimized sufferers. That's what they want to tell you. They didn't really mean this. They were arrogant here on purpose, but they didn't know they loved you. I feel like that's it. And I feel like they suffered, so now they want you to hear them out. The Knight of Swords is with it. Let's see what this Knight of Swords has to say. Yeah, and he's the different Knight of Swords. This is why we're looking him up. We are, right? And this is the Knight of Swords takes a militant stance towards someone in front of him. Yeah, your person thinks they have to be a soldier here, Sagittarius, because here you put the heavy bird on them. Yeah, and you might have cracked their watch or something like that down here. And here they are begging. Sorry, guys, this is too funny. And this is, his eyes are glaring with the fighting spirit as he is defending and attacking at the same time. Two cases can be expected when he steps on the ground and tries to deal with someone. See, this is in the future. This is, this person, they don't know how you're going to, it could be two cases. You're going to say, okay, I love you, I want you back, or no, go away, right? Something like that. And the one is when he meets the crisis that cannot be carried out by riding a horse. And the other is when he wants to get off the horse and fight a duel directly. I just feel like they don't know. I feel like what this is that they're going to come talk to you. And I feel like if you give them any type of negative vibe or doubt, I think they're going to run away with their tail between their legs possibly. But they know there's, excuse me, guys, that they could expect a yes or a no, right? Now he will have to show off his skills completely. See, your person knows that they're going to have to play they're going to have to play their cards, like play their hand, like really be open with you and say, hey, look, I'm sorry for what I did. I know I was very arrogant. Please forgive me. And I learned. I've really changed. I'm sure that that's what this, for many of you, that's what this is. The Knight of Swords would never step back until his enemy loses the will to fight and runs away. This person is determined. His faithful horse also stands by him. He is a man of high level of training to a certain degree. Yeah, it's because your person is prepared for this moment over and over. Yeah, they have. We're going to end this reading, you guys, and go to the extended. They're all super affordable. This is a very long reading. Yeah, I kind of beg your pardon, but this is what we had. That's what we're going to talk about. These two Moonology cards in the extended. We're going to have a spread just like this in the extended, Sagittarius. I really want to see it. And yeah, and we're going to see how they feel and the underlying energies. Also, Sagittarius, we're going to see how they are looking at this and their true intentions. Also, what's unknown. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and keep typing in Power and Light Tarot to make sure you see my daily uploads. Thank you so much, you guys. And the extended is below. They're all super affordable, you guys, below the video in the description box.